My name is Brittany Kim, and I'm an editing scholar at BibleProject. There are so many times where a passage that I felt like I understood in a prior season just hits me in a totally new way in a new season. So I love the creation narrative. I read that a lot, but there have been seasons in my recent life where I have felt like everything is in chaos. We bought a house when we moved to Chicago 5 years ago. It looked fine from the outside, and we didn't realize that under the walls were all these problems because the prior owner or owners for decades probably had just not taken care of. They just put Band-Aids over these gaping wounds. And so for probably 4 years, we just had crisis after crisis after crisis. We had, 3, 4, 5 basement floods. We had pipes in the walls that were leaking. We had to redo all of the electrical. We had a bunch of appliances that we had to replace. And, there's so much more. And so in that season, I felt like there was just this constant assault. Like our house was attacking us in every way possible. And even when it wasn't attacking us, I was waiting for the next crisis. When we had a lot of chaos in our life was not a season where I felt like I had the bandwidth to memorize scripture, but I had memorized a lot of scripture in the past. And so some of those words and phrases or whole passages would come to the surface and be with me and give me the encouragement and strength that I needed in those times. And I think they also just shaped my view of reality, as I can tend to get anxious about things and go into a downward spiral. And so some of those passages I think are an anchor in those times when I can feel my anxiety spiraling. Some of the Psalms where it talks about how the world is firmly established, it will never be moved. That Yahweh reigns, he is robed in majesty. Just meditating on that and reflecting on how even though my world felt like it was shaking all the time, I can look to him to see what I need for the moment, to live moment by moment.